everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Do It Yourself with yours truly, Andy Torres. Anyway, there are some people screaming outside, so please ignore them. This week I did a DIY that I really like. Once again, I forgot to shoot the before, but it is what it is. It might happen again a few times until I get acquainted with the idea and the format that I want. Anyway, this is enough talking for the intro. Let's jump straight into it, and I really hope you like it. Guys, I completely forgot that we were on YouTube now. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and don't miss any of my new videos. And now for reals, let's jump straight into it. Okay, so what we need is the shirt. I already have it with short sleeves. I bought it like this in a vintage store, but if you have only long sleeve, you can just cut the sleeves and hem them. You can probably find a tutorial for that, I'm pretty sure, on YouTube. So I have the shirt, I have the buttons that I'm gonna replace. These are very cute. I have the scissors, I have pins, and I have the letters. This is the shirt. It's actually super oversized. It's a men's shirt, and I kind of wanted to go here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons, and it's about 27 centimeters. So I'm going to basically pin it here and cut it right here. So I'm gonna have all this extra fabric down there. So basically I'm gonna go right here in between these two buttons. It's about 27 centimeters. And I'm going to give myself like a centimeter for the hem, for the seam allowance. So I'm gonna have to undo this pocket actually because this is really on the edge. So I'm gonna have to lift that a little bit. So I'm gonna cut now, but this is the most nerve-wracking part of all my projects, when I have to cut it, because once I cut it, there's no going back, and I don't want to ruin it, so please be okay, Okay, so now we have two parts. My initial idea was to create the two pockets, because on the original Chanel one, the pocket has like a little flap on the top, and then the letters actually go on the flap. This one doesn't have a flap, so I was going to recreate both from scratch. So I already cut it. Unsurprisingly, I cut it too short. What I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to salvage it. So I'm going to do a very tiny hem. And what I'm going to recreate is this pocket, so I'm going to have to take it off completely. Try to create a second one with this piece of fabric, and then I'm going to move it a little bit higher, like kind of like here, so that the pockets are up here instead of down here. This pocket was made really well by somebody. And I don't think I have the expertise to make it identical. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to create two from scratch, and I'm going to trace this one on pattern paper and just hope for the best and hope that I can create two decent looking pockets. To fly over the cloud between the pocket here. I'm going to do it straight because I just don't want to complicate myself. And then I'm creating the flap that goes like over, but for that I'm going to need to measure the letters that I'm going to put on the flap. So I'm first going to measure this, and I'm basically going to make it I'm going to make it the same width, obviously, and then according to the size of this, I'm going to make this. two pockets here and the flap that goes over the pocket. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna iron the seam in before I sew it, because otherwise it's gonna be super complicated. So I'm gonna just create already the creases with the iron, and then I'm going to put them on the shirt. Pardon me the glasses, but I'm sewing in front of the window so I can't see anything. Okay, so now we're going to do the little hems on the flap and on the pocket, and it's literally the tiniest little lines, and let's hope I don't screw this up. Oh shit, already started.
That's not a good start.
You kissed me like a star, and I start to fly over the clouds. Between the feet of the sea, I come down from the clouds.
So, pockets. It has to be, this is a bit, makes me a bit nervous because it has to be extremely symmetrical. So, where's my, here. Alright, so I just secured the pockets. I just stitched this to start with, and I'm gonna go all around it. And then after I've done this, I'm going to stitch the flappy thing. I have the pockets on. Basically this is the second last step. I'm gonna change the buttons. I'm gonna put these ones on. Oh my god, you guys, like I just did the buttons. This is how it's looking now. And the last stop or step is to put the letters.
You